I'm Vira. We're a group from Class A majoring in Information System, and in this video, we will discuss about material from English midterm test. I'm Vira Ayunita Kunarko.
I'm Anggi Magdalena Panjaitan.
I'm Stefani Agustin.
And here's our videos.
When it comes to acing your studies, there are a few skills that you have to learn. First, for me, is time management because you have to juggle all your classes and then your assignment. So you don't have any time for yourself. So you have to make a good time management. And the second is critical thinking. In this critical thinking skills, you can see the bigger picture here and make sense of things. And then the third is communication skills. Being able to communicate your opinion to others on a discussion is going to make a huge difference. And then the last one is self-discipline. When you stay focused on your goal and then you can avoiding any distraction, it's going to make a huge difference on your study.
So that now I'm a student, of course every day I socialize with other students too. Every day when I'm on campus, I always gather with my classmates to have a lunch, study and discuss together. And then I also often to meet and talk with my other friends that came from different classes or majors. I also know several seniors and I always greet them if we see each other. And currently I'm joining the NARA 5.0 event, and I was accepted as a division from freshman, so it required me to socialize with other members to talk and discuss about sales and strategy. For me, socializing is very, very important, especially during college activities, because by socializing we can expand our social network and we can learn new things from other people, and of course we can build our communication and collaboration skills.
Well, the trend is lately people are into healthier eating, like buying organic stuff or even a plant-based meal. I think it's all about wanting to stay fit and have a healthier life. When it comes to holidays, people are into unique adventures like wanting real culture experience, and probably because just want a good pic for their social media. And transportation, I think eco-friendly is it because more people are using electric stuff like electric car and public transport, and it's all about being kinder to the planet. Also, riding sharing apps like Gojek and Grab can make life easier.
So being good with money means that we have the knowledge and skills to manage our finance effectively. When we are be able to use our money wisely, protect our assets and avoid all debt, it means we can be called as people who are good with money. To be using our money wisely, first of all, we have to adjust our income, and then after that we can make a budget so we know where our all money goes. And then after that we should know what our goals in managing these finances. If we already know what our goals are, we can make a plan to achieve them. And remember that we have to use our money wisely by buying only the things that we need. And if there is still a left money, we can use that money for long-term investment. So by being a people who are good at managing finances, we can become prosperous people.
Okay, now I will tell you about my school journey from my kindergarten until my university now. So I went to Canadian kindergarten from 2009 until 2011. Then I continued my elementary school at Panjaitan Elementary School from 2011 until 2017. Then I continued my junior high school at 19 Junior High School in Tangerang from 2017 until 2020. Then I continued my high school at Islamic Center High School from 2020 until 2023. And now, I at Multimedia Nusantara University from 2023 until 2027. So I really like to using my social media, and I think almost everyone in this world have their own social media account. For now, I really like to using Instagram and TikTok. On Instagram, I can have a lot of friends just by following each other, and also I can chat with them and share my stories about what happened in my life with them. On TikTok, there's a lot of content that can entertain myself in my spare time. Besides from having fun with my social media, I can also get a lot of information about what happened in this world today. And I can get a lot of recommendations about food, travel, and also promo that I can get or use sometimes. But in this day, we have to be more careful and wise in using social media so we don't fall into the bad things on internet. In this picture, there are 6 people dressed as a doctor and nurse. Doctor and nurse are 2 professions that related to world of health, which are responsible for treating and caring of sick patients. Of course, doctor and nurse have a lot of knowledge and skill about various diseases and medical conditions. Doctor and nurse has a lot of knowledge that can make a surgery for a sick patient. Doctor and nurse are noble and very important job in the world of health. Doctor and nurse have a role to maintaining about public safety.
In this picture, there are people that discussing something important. I think it's a meeting, I guess. Well, each person share their thoughts, share their ideas to by listening to other opinions. When people talk about what they think, I think they often see things from different point of view or different angles. So they ask a question, challenge each other, and sometimes they consider different sides, sides of the issues. I think this helps them to make a smart decision by consider all the options that they got.
So in this picture, it shows about people walking on train tracks in a slum area. So walking on train tracks is very dangerous because train can come at any time. This is a big problem in poor neighborhoods because they may not have any other options for getting around. So I think the government should take further action regarding moving settlements to several places because people's safety is number one. But this picture is also conveys a sense of togetherness and family, and they also live in harmony with the nature around them. But this picture is a reminder for us about the poverty and inequality that exists in many parts of the world.
Wow, Angie, what are you doing?
I know I'm painting. It's really cool, right?
So cool.
Hey guys, look at my friend's photo. She took a vacation package to various countries in Europe, and the destination was really cool.
Wow, yes, the place is really cool. It must be expensive for a holiday around Europe, right?
Well, she must have been saving long before going on a holiday there, I guess.
And speaking about holidays budget, what do you think should we be prepared before we go on holiday?
I think considering the weather is also important, especially since soon in Indonesia we will enter the rainy season, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, so looks like I will avoid outdoors activity if I holidays here because I don't want my holiday to be ruined just because of bad weather. What about you guys?
Well, for me, if what really made my holiday memorable is I think the budget friendly that I took because I backpacked to many destinations a lot, and its affordability allowed me to extend my adventures, my trip, and my experience, of course, beyond what I had originally planned. So don't forget to plan affordable trip, guys. I guess. What about you?
For me, if we want to plan some memorable holiday, we have to plan what destination we want to go and what activities we want to do there. Because if we plan about activities and destination, we can carry out many activities that we never have before, right? So it will be a very memorable holiday for me.
That's right. That's right. I think we each other have our own way to planning about holiday, but I must agree about that. To plan a holiday, we have to prepare our budget first.
Yeah, I also agree with that the budget is the most important thing when we want to plan a holiday like what Anggi has done, right? She can go many destinations with just a small budget.
Well, that's right. It's impossible for someone to go on a holiday without preparing a budget. I don't think we can do anything without an adequate budget, I guess.
Yep. I agree with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we already talked about the best way how to plan our holiday, right? But did you guys have any memorable holiday?
For me, yes, of course I have. The most memorable holiday experience in my life was in 2017, I think, because at that time, me and my whole family decided to go to Merapi on a trip, and we go to Jeep to early morning, like 2 a.m. And the atmosphere was really comfortable with cool air, fresh air, and quiet surroundings us, but it was also a little bit scary too because my jeep suddenly died in the middle
Oh my
of
God.
black and dark forest, and I was really scared at the time, but luckily it didn't take long for my jeep engine to start and we arrived on our destination safely.
Well, that's so scary, I guess. I can imagine how scary it would be in the middle of the forest.
What about you, Anggi? Do you have memorable experience?
I think it's December 2021. Yep. Well, my friends and I headed to Bromo, and it's just us, without without parents around. But things got really wild, and the first night, power block out, and we're stumbling around in the dark trying to figure things out. And then my friend had a fight with the villa owner because of the blackout electricity. But that's just not all, okay? My phone went missing. And turns out it was alive in the jeep. And can you believe I went without it for 2 whole days? And despite the craziness, looking back, despite the craziness, we made the best of it, like laughing about it and chatting about it. And looking back, those moments are really really fun. I guess it's made the Bromo trip more memorable for me and my friends, especially.
Thanks God, finally you find a phone.
Yeah.
Mine is when I was on holiday with my family 1 year ago, at 2002. We decided to go on holiday to Belitung Island, and during 5 days there, we went to interesting and legendary places such as the. Do you know film that called Laskar Pelangi?
Oh yeah.
I went to that school and an authentic Belitung coffee shop, and we also went around the island by boat. And for me, Belitung is a really beautiful island. The beach is very nice and clean, so my family and I took lots of photos there.
Yeah, the view must be really cool, right? But I'm the person who really like natural views because I think it was really truly amazing. And if you guys have to choose, would you prefer mountain or beach?
Well, I prefer beach, I guess, because I love the vibes of staring at a sunset or sunrise, and the vibes the vibes of it just makes me really like look at the beautiful view, which is so relief, I guess. It's beautiful.
I prefer beach too because beach is more fun, and we can build sandcastle there, right? And I think we should go holiday together, right?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but
kind of interesting.
I think the beach is beautiful, but for me, I rather choose mountain because it will have fresh air and the scenery, it was really cool, right? But yeah, it will be super fun if we go to holiday together next time.
Next time.
Next time.